Will Watch Dogs 2 suck? It's probably the biggest question right now, and question mark for me anyways, when I think about all the games that are going to be coming out in Q4 at the back end of this year. And I think we can all agree that Watch Dogs, the original Watch Dogs that came out a couple of years ago, really didn't live up to our expectations in terms of story, gameplay, and especially not at technical level in terms of graphics, just because the final product did not nowhere near match that gorgeous cinematic E3 reveal trailer that pretty much blew everyone's socks off when they showed it. And I was really getting concerned about this game, mainly because we hadn't really seen or heard, as I crashed my motorcycle into the fence because I'm professional, but we hadn't seen any new gameplay from this game, and we're really getting closer to the release date. Up until I actually got to go hands-on with this game for about 2 hours at a San Francisco event that Ubisoft held a couple days ago. I got to play for a couple hours, and Ubisoft provided my flight and accommodations for full transparency measures, and I'll talk more after this cutscene.
Yo, Wrench.
Yo, M.
Damn, man, I hope you kept the receipts.
Hey, yo, check out this fuck stick.
So tell us about Home 2.0.
Home systems are completely bulletproof. Your privacy is absolutely secure.
Bold claim, Steven. Aren't you worried hacker groups will see that as a challenge?
Well, say what you mean, Shirley. Dead sec. Now, if they want to go up against us, I invite them to try. Home 2.0 is an OS with teeth.
Yo, he called us out by name?
Yep.
He don't know who he fucking with. It's on now.
And that's why I've been trying to crack 2.0. There's just one teeny little problem.
What?
Here, hold this. Stand back. Great. Chip! It's a little hard to get out. Look, there's no point in trying to use the previous version's hardware to jack the new OS. Why? Because they changed the ports, following the capitalist guide to forced obsolescence. But luckily, a little birdie told me that 2.0 should be packing a farm-fresh 0-day.
Ooh, now that might just be a shame.
Damn right. And that is why you, my friend, are going to hijack me a 2.0 pre-order shipment before some do-gooder white hat tells Home how to cock-block us.
You've got a weird relationship with technology. You know that, right?
He didn't mean it.
Alrighty, so welcome ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nick. We're going to reset this intro here. If this is the first video of mine you're watching, you can also call me Tetra Ninja. And this is some gameplay from Watch Dogs 2. That's why you click this video. And as you can see here, for some reason, even though this man is homeless, he still has a cell phone, which actually is not uncommon in San Francisco, as I learned during my time Pokemon hunting there many nights. I've been to San Francisco like 3 times within like the last month, so I've gotten fairly familiar with the city, its scenery, what it has to offer, all that kind of stuff. And this is going to be some gameplay impressions of Watch Dogs 2. I'm going to talk about how the game played, all the unique game mechanics. One of them is, once again, returning is the cell phone, and you can use it to veer cars out of your way to make your escape a little bit easier, or you can use it to lower ramps on cars and try to hit them as quick as possible, but just end up in failure, like that. So, in terms of like how this game looked, so this game is set place in San Francisco, and they've done, Ubisoft, for whatever what you may think, they always do an amazing job recreating cities. It's basically been like that since the Assassin's Creed games. The cities are always just remade extremely well. They do a lot of research, and like I said, I've been to San Francisco a ton within the last month. I've got to see what the city looks like, how it feels, and it's almost exactly the same. Right down to, there's actually the Ubisoft studio that you can find it in the game. But anyways, this is a main mission. We basically had 2 hours to play main mission, and then play a bunch of other side stuff as well if we had time, racing stuff. So for the next couple episodes, what we're gonna do is we're gonna blast through the main mission, and then the back end will do all the cool extra stuff that you can do while in the game. Check out some shops, some dirt bike racing, some car racing, some collectible hunting. But like I said, for the next couple episodes, we'll focus on the main mission, which is probably what you guys want to see the most of.
Marcus, our followers network is becoming a steamroller.
You should be proud. You started all of this. DedSec was a bunch of loose ideas before, but you've turned it into a movement. People are wearing your art, repeating your slogans. You've tuned into something here.
Thank you, Marcus. Just don't forget, there's purpose behind this. I'm not in it for the candy coating. I want people to wake the fuck up.
Yeah, they've been sleeping a long time, but they'll get there. Okay, I'm at Holmes Distribution Center.
Great. Okay, so take a look around for a computer, one of those old crap box ones. Now, Home stores their schedules based on number plate destination combinations, like some kind of barely literate moron. If that moron was, you know, a company.
Good to know. I'll see what I can find.
Alright, so I hate doing post commentary because in most cases I like to do things live. That's usually what I do on the channel. But you can't do things live at an event. So what I've decided in my head right now is we're going to divide these episodes into themes talking about the game. So in this first episode, we'll talk about gameplay. In the next episode, we'll talk about story. And in the third episode, we'll talk about technical levels of how the game looked and it played. So, gameplays. As you can see right there, we became Casey Neistat, and we got our parrot drone on. And to be honest, when I first saw the parrot drone, I thought it was kind of hokey and stupid. But in practice, it was actually quite fun to use. So it won me over eventually. And this is the RC car as well. And it can do a couple things different than the parrot drone. Obviously, it can't fly, but it can hack into things just like BB-8 from Star Wars The Force Awakens. And it can also collect things for you that you can find randomly in buildings. The only problem with it, though, it's built like it was made in USA. In that it's like fragile like a China doll. Like if like someone throws like a rock at it, it'll like blow up, and then there's like about like a minute cooldown before you can summon it again. So each one of the devices has their own perks and benefits, and the way you use them will pretty much decide how well you get through a mission and how efficiently you get through a mission. So in most cases, what you do is you send in your drones first, map out how you want to go about tackling the mission, and if you can, complete it with the drone. If you can't, at least you have an idea of what you need to do and where you need to go.
Got it. I got the list.
Okay, great. So now all you have to do is stroll over to the distribution center and match the number plate of one of their trucks to the one that's headed downtown.
Man, this is so analog.
I told you. Luddites.
So, one thing that Ubisoft loves to do, because they pretty much pioneered the Eagle Vision, we play a game where even the robots get Eagle Vision. So, our objective in this mission is to steal that truck, which, of course, is gold color because it's Ubisoft, and all objectives are always gold. So, what I'm doing here is I'm going to send the drone in first. I'm going to decide what the best option would be to tackle getting this truck out of here. I guess you could try to do it as stealthily as possible.
Great. Now what are you waiting for? Smash and grab, my friend.
But I decided to listen to Deadmau5 here and just try to YOLO it and smash and grab as quickly as I possibly could. Another reason why I did it as fast as I possibly could is because there's only so much time you have in an event, and if I were to actually be playing this on myself, I would like map up this like perfect strategy where I'd go in and take in all the extra stuff, do all the collectibles and things, but time limits are a bitch. So what I decided to do after kind of figuring out the entire area, I just decided that the water route would probably be the best option. I got Marcus to go in the water, up the bridge, stun gun the guy, steal the truck, and get the fuck out of Dodge as quickly as possible. But you do have options of what you want to do. For the first couple missions, what I did is I tried to make use of the drones as much as I possibly could. It was fun, but it was also fun trying to go hands-on as well, just playing as Marcus and using the different weaponry at your disposal. So the gameplay does allow you to play how you want, if you want to try to be as stealthy as possible, or even though the Marcus doesn't really have that much health, which makes sense because he's literally wearing like hipster clothing, it does give you a little bit of leeway, but you do not have that much health to go gun blazing. So your best bet is just to map out your best place that you want to go and kind of go from there.
Follow up with the description of the target. Over.
So if I would have actually stayed in this area, definitely would have died. So I just got in the car as quickly as possible. See, they're already shooting at me, and we get out of here. And then you kind of during the getaway scene, you do the standard GTA thing where they will chase you for a while, and you just try to escape the little cone of the area. But one thing that this game has that GTA does not have is you can easily get the cops off you because you can hack into the cars, and with one quick push of the L1 button, you can get the car to veer off like that right there.
Shipment and I'm inbound.
I'll ready to welcome you.
Just like the previous game, your lifeline is your cell phone, and there's only so many times that you can actually get cars to veer out of your way if you run out of battery or there's a cooldown on the ability. And do a quick U-turn here because the cop was coming at me. He catches up to me once again. Got that bitch out of the way by tapping on that L1 button. So just in terms of the driving, because driving vehicles is the mainstay of this game because it's an open day modern world. So there are a ton of vehicles in this game. We just passed like a taco stand right there, shaped like a car bus thing. There are motorcycles, mopeds, armored trucks like this one, buses, bang buses, everything that you would find in the city you will find in this game. And they definitely each have their own unique feel, with their own unique flavor. Some feel weighty, and just general, the driving felt good. And even though there are a whole ton of different vehicles, there's one thing that they all share, one common trait. Every single vehicle, no matter its make, model, flavor, they have a boost ability tied to them. So you can tap the X button to give yourself a little bit of that Fast and Furious shot of NOS, just to get you through the city a little bit faster if you hit straightaways. I didn't take advantage of it in this episode because I honestly forgot about it, but you'll see it in the future episode. And as well, just some other gameplay things. Your parrot drone can do some things like dropping bombs from the sky. Your RC car will act as a distraction. I'm pretty sure it can like whistle at people as well, just to draw them closer to you. And yeah, just a lot of fun stuff that was not in the first game that were refined, and they've actually cut out a bunch of other stuff that I really didn't like from the first game as well. So impressions of my 2-hour demo were actually pretty good. There was actually a lot of cool things that I got to try out, and if I had more time, I definitely would just try to tackle things in more variety of ways, which this game does do a good job of giving you options of how you want to tackle missions. But there's like a bunch of cutscenes coming up, so I'm gonna let you guys enjoy it, and we're gonna end this video right here. I will see you guys in part 2 where I'll talk about more about the graphics and the story. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, if you enjoyed, drop the video a quick thumbs up, and I shall see you guys next time. All right? As always, have a fast day.
Wait a minute.
Hey, tell me I got something good.
Nope. Crash. Crash. Oh. Ho. Oh. Well, you got the goods. Is it actually good? It might be evil. I don't know. This is home we're talking about. Alright, well I will get this little fucker prepped while you go get us some caffeine.
Wait, you want me to get you 2 coffee?
No, he's a robot. I want you to get us caffeine. He'll take a decaf. best I can, man.
Okay, you did a good job.
I'm
We'll
not
figure it
saying
out.
you're blaming me. I'm just saying you have the right component.
No, you're asking me to reprogram it from the beginning.
Stop. Got you something.
Oh, nice! Finally got it. Good job. Good job. Hey.
No more bulls. These are like liquid cocaine. You think that's a good idea for Josh? Nope. Never happened.
Here we go. Yeah!
Everybody here to motherfucking dead set that we are the baddest motherfucking hacking, coding, stealing. Well, we don't tell the cops I said that shit. But cheers to us, dead sec.